Hey, 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 welcome back to Big Trouble in Little Podcast. The episode where we're going to go the entire episode without doing the Bane voice a single time. I'm Andy.
I was going to do it as my intro.
I know, I knew all three of you were.
You ruined it.
Do you feel like you're in charge?
It's
I did it. I broke
it's
the
too
rule.
late. We made it 10 seconds. Damn it. Start over.
Well, I'm Joe Dubs.
I'm Zach.
Wow.
What movie will we be talking about today?
We should just do the whole review in that voice, all four of us.
No.
Nobody's ever done that.
I don't know. Do you think not?
No.
I could talk like this all night. Yes.
That sounds
like
like
Jimmy
You
Jimmy.
sound Sean Connery
voice.
now.
That sounds like Jimmy Stewart for a second.
We must find one of us in
like
the
Sean
wrecking
Connery
closet.
with a cold.
Unfortunately, we must begrudgingly now discuss The Dark Knight Rises,
Yes.
the third film in the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy. Zach, in as few words as possible, explain why this movie isn't as beloved as the other two go.
It's too long. Sometimes there's like pacing issues.
Mhm.
Also, the combat's kind of boring.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think those are the big ones. I think mostly.
All right, well, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And...
We'll see you later.
This movie is like Zach said, it has a pacing issue. That's why I said like the whiplash of this movie is like all over the place, because it'll be like, oh, that's a little bit of like Dark Knight beats to it a little bit, and then it goes, Christopher Nolan just says, fuck it, I'm just gonna do my own shit at certain points, and it gets really annoying to me, where I'm kind of just like, that's cheesy as hell. Like, for example, we're going to war. I'm like, I get it, that's what it's leading to, but it's like, it's so fucking cheesy. Like the cops going like, yeah, they start charging each other in the streets and stuff. It just looks goofy as fuck. What I do like is when it does get comic booky, like fucking Scarecrow as the judge. I was like, that's fucking cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I love Cillian Murphy any old time. Let's get him in every movie ever.
Hopping Scarecrow. And then the Vince Russo swerve, bro, that happens with Talia al Ghul and all that stuff with Tate and stuff.
I'll push you back on that. I like that.
You do like that?
There's when I very first saw this movie, I was looking for Talia al Ghul, and like there's a little bit like if you know Batman, you can kind of see it coming a little bit, but all the nonsense with she was the kid in the dumb prison and he was the guy, that's cool. I didn't see that coming at all. Like I was looking for Talia al Ghul because I was like, she's in this movie. Where is she? Oh, it's the female character who just got introduced. No kidding. Everything else though was swervy for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also want to point.
Don't know Batman? Maybe it's a surprise. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. I'm not like totally shitting on it, but it's just like, I don't know.
You can stand by your guns. You can say it sucks. It's fine.
No, it
I
does.
don't like it because it kind of like piggybacks and lessens Bane's origin story. It's like the whole movie was framed up like he's the real bad guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like it revealed he was just like some fucking simp for her.
Not only that, but then he has like one more line, and it's I have to kill you now, and then he just gets shot and dies, and that's
he's
just
dead.
the end of him.
Mhm.
It fucking sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, and I totally forgot what I was gonna say before. So
Sorry.
anybody else want to jump in?
This movie's way too long. Like you guys mentioned pacing issues. I don't notice like I mean it means many things, pacing issues, but people think it
does.
means like a lot happens, not enough happens, a bunch happens. But I feel like the whole middle hour and a half of this movie is one pace, and that pace is slow.
Yeah.
It's tedious, and like several times the most important things that are happening they have nothing to do with Batman, with the main character. But it's his movie, so we keep having to go back to what he's doing. But he doesn't really matter right now. And that's what's dragging it down. Is it's just there's too many threads and it has to keep us updated on all of them all the time. And it drags it down. And it has more of that same, like, there's an interesting story here, there's an interesting plot here, but this is a Batman movie, so let's do Batman comic book stuff. Well, when you got both, you can't do one to your heart's content. I wish so much that they would have written this whole thing and been ready to go, and then someone would have like kicked the door open and be like, Christopher Nolan, we lost the Batman license. You have to do whatever you want with this script. And then he like would have redone it and made like this, but more concise or something. I don't know. It might have sucked. I have no idea without Batman.
Yeah.
But
I have a problem with this movie, just plot wise. Just there's a large plot hole in this movie, and
Okay.
I get and given how long this movie is, this plot hole to me seems kind of big. So the whole point of Bane and Talia are to, again, they're not just there to get revenge specifically on Bruce Wayne, but they're also there to complete the League of Shadows mission, which is destroy Gotham. Gotham needs to be eliminated, right? And it's
because he
living
killed
under
my
this
dad.
falsehood. Yeah, so like there's something there, right? So if the true idea or the mission is strictly to do that, they literally win right in the middle of the film and can just do that. There's no need to have this siege and this long acting stuff. Like you could just blow Gotham up. Like that's literally what the plan was to begin with in Batman Begins, is he was going to just ruin Gotham anyway. So
then you don't break Gotham's people or whatever.
yeah,
The
well, who
problem
cares
is
if you
they
break them if you're just
Vaporize
gonna
them in their
kill them?
beds.
The problem
Yeah,
is that they tried to do like two different big story arcs in
Mhm.
Batman in this one movie. They tried to do Nightfall, and then they tried
Right.
to do No Man's Land all in one movie, and you can't do
That-
that.
You're 100% correct. And I have a feeling that this, and I've always wondered this, like how much of this film is suffering from the fact that they maybe had plans. I brought this up in the last episode. Like, how did they have plans for Heath Ledger to be in this movie and it be related in some way, as opposed to, and they had to pivot, or how much of it was we were very fixated on Nightfall, because Nightfall's a really cool story, and given that the other depiction of Bane is goofy musclehead that has, a bunch of drugs infused to his body to make him like super strong, like that gives this cartoonish vibe off. But the reality is he's a strategist. He's really smart. He actually breaks Batman down methodically in Nightfall. Like it's really cool. So I don't know. Like that part's kind of neat, but then you get this weird glut in the middle that logically doesn't make sense. Like they've already won. They could literally have him sit in that prison. They nuke Gotham. It's too late. There's no chance, and that's it. And yeah, you could talk about it being like he wanted to be the slow burn, and there's arrogance, and he overlooked Batman's ability
Resilience
to
check.
his resilience, sure, but like I don't know. It feels like it's forced. Right,
Yeah,
and then
that
that
part
ties
could
to
have
the
been
length of the
shortened.
movie. Like
Yeah.
that just ties into like how long and drawn out that latter part is. Despite that, though, like I think I actually enjoyed watching the film quite a bit, though. Like and maybe it's because I've watched this before and felt that pace, so I kind of broke the movie up into two halves, and that helped a lot. I literally as basically the moment Batman gets his back broken, I'm like, cool, pause. I went and did some stuff. And came back to the movie and said, oh, I wonder what's going on now. And it helped a lot.
Intermission.
Yeah, it feels like it's reached a point where it needs an intermission to see what's going on. And that got kind of alleviated some of it. Otherwise, you're just sitting through it all. And it's like,
For a Batman movie, I fucking hated Batman in this movie. Like every scene that he was in, almost I was just like, I don't care. You guys are gonna laugh because remember last episode I objectified women. I enjoyed Anne Hathaway as.
oh, I'm gonna
Catwoman.
objectify the shit as Anne Hathaway. She's my hall pass.
Oh.
Holy shit, she was hot in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But she also acted very well. I liked it. I liked her character and the way she played off as she would be the dumb princess in despair when she had to be because she's just constantly manipulating these assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed her. I love her wittiness. I loved her when she went to prison. Which is weird. Is Gotham prison like they just put all the sexes in the same prison?
Well, they have that line where they're dragging
Yeah.
her in.
Yeah.
The Dent Act like causes them to be able to do that now with certain prisoners, but like I'm gonna say something kind of bold. I think she's probably maybe the most accurate like version of Catwoman in regards to like the comic books in terms of like the way the characters played.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody else, there's like a lot of it kind of deviates quite a bit in different ways, you know.
Oh, about blasted out a window and licked by cats until I kept become alive again.
Yeah, that shit was absolutely insane, but it was also iconic as hell.
Yeah.
What? Well, which one?
I mean, the Batman Returns one.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
Yeah, not Halle Berry.
That one sucks. That's not iconic.
Iconic for a different reason.
Zach, have you seen the Batman Robert Pattinson one yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so
that one's also. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, and the Catwoman's in that one. So like, we're gonna have another. Jesus Christ, it's a person.
Catwoman is a person.
Next, you're gonna tell me Batman's in it.
Yeah, Batman's in it also.
Fuck.
Did you know the Penguin's in it too?
Who? No, just kidding.
Who's that? Oswald Cobblepot.
Is that like an animal?
Yeah,
yes.
there's
Penguin's in it.
Just like in Batman Returns.
Is Pingu in it?
Pingu is also in it.
Chaz, you were talking about forced shit. Robin, which by the way, they give you hints along the way that it could be Robin, but I hate how they like reveal it. He's like, you should use your other name, Robin. And I was like, fuck you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I always thought that was
you enjoyed that the first time you saw this movie, you liar.
No, I didn't. I did
yes,
not.
you did.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I was actually annoyed too. My tism was triggered. I was like, there are like 4 different Robins. You couldn't just pick a name.
You guys obviously already like led with the fact that this is a lot of Batman No Man's Land, which is an okay story, and Batman Nightfall, which is a great story.
Mm-hmm.
But there are several elements from Dark Knight Returns in this movie.
There's some of that too.
Yeah.
And
that's
that's
coming back.
That's that a little bit as he goes back to the cave, and there's gonna he'll be the next generation of vigilante or whatever. Honestly, I would have really liked. There's so many opportunities for him to have a gun and break it in half and say, we do not need this. This is the weapon of the enemy, or this is the tool of the enemy, whatever he says. I could have used a little more of it if I'm being honest.
Yeah, that'd have been cool.
That's another whole comic book story they're trying to pull from. And I guess one issue with this whole movie is they got so many threads going on with all these different characters.
Yeah.
Even more than the last movie. And
they have to keep you updated on all of them. It just takes too long, and I hate to say it, but they should just cut some stuff. They should get rid of some of this nonsense. Honestly, I think that the neatest, cleanest way to do it, get rid of all the League of Shadows shit. Get rid of Talia al Ghul. Get rid of any reference to just have Bane and have Catwoman, and just that's the story. Just Bane is the city has been destabilized by the criminal actions of the Batman and the Joker and all this other stuff, and we're gonna exploit it to show the weakness of American capitalism, something just a stupid cliche kind of thing like that, just to get the ball rolling, and then have all that other stuff, because there's a really like I said, the middle of the movie's boring, but basically everything after Bane takes over Gotham is it doesn't feel like a Batman movie, but it feels like a really exciting movie. Where the cops are all the underground and they're trying to track where the bomb is. And they're they smuggle in those 3 special forces guys, and they're trying to figure out where these people are up in Wayne Towers. That's all really exciting. I like that, but too little too late.
Yeah. A little bit off topic, but what's with Nolan using fucking politicians in his films? Because in Dark Knight, there was a senator in the ballroom where the Joker came in, and then there was 2 senators that were on the fucking board team where that guy would he's like, what is Bruce doing here? He's not even part of the board and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, you're right.
It's just the script said an important person, and senator,
Yeah.
congressman,
Person
mayor,
of power
governor.
or influence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Surgeon General.
Michael Caine is great in this movie.
It's not in it enough.
Yeah,
He's not.
Yeah, he goes away, and he was tired. He was getting older. Needed a break.
They should have given some of Morgan Freeman's scenes to him.
Yeah, Gary
I hate
Oldman's
to keep
also-
being mean to Morgan Freeman, but like he adds nothing to these movies.
he has funny little lines. He's like, "I like your girlfriend, Mr. Wayne." After she like eliminated like 3 guys.
That's a funny line. It could have been said by anyone.
Yeah, but it could have been said by any of those 3 older guys that were friends with Bruce Wayne.
It's not Morgan Freeman's fault or his acting. It's just that his character is completely superb.
Absolutely right. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's a fucking-tastic actor. It's just Lucius Fox is a boring character, and he doesn't contribute anything except sometimes he has made things that are in a gigantic secret vault.
Yeah, that Bane could blow through.
Contrived.
I want to know the fucking logistics of that. Where
You're
how they
right.
built the building. Like, so it's like I always assume that because when he goes to his office in the movies, it always looks like it's kind of high up in the building somewhere.
Hmm.
And then when Bane blows out the fucking ceiling in that fucking
It's
sewer,
the basement.
it's right there. But I'm like, wait, is this like some kind of like pocket dimension? What the hell?
Well, that
It
means
makes sense.
that behind the bookcase, that elevator goes all the way through the building into the basement. That's the only
There's just
explanation.
this big hollowed out like middle part of the building. Or
Right.
something.
It's just one way, and it goes straight to the secret vault with all the military crap.
Somebody's in the office and hears like fucking rumbling on their wall, and they're like, "What the fuck is that?"
It keeps like knocking their diploma off the wall every day. It's like, God damn it, where is this elevator?
You keep hearing like a V8 engine going off somewhere for where the hell is that coming from? Parking garage.
I have to mention this. Besides the motorcycle, the tumbler, every other vehicle is fucking stupid. The fucking bat, well, they don't call it the Batwing, they just call it the Bat.
I mean, I hate to be this guy, but I've never liked any of the vehicles that much in these movies. The Tumbler's cool at first, but from like a Batmobile standpoint, it's one of the weaker entries, I always thought. Batmobile should be cool and stylized, not like militaristic and jagged.
It's just Christopher Nolan trying to ground it in some sense and be like, oh, it's a military item.
I get it. I get that.
Yeah.
Like it can't be a big stupid car with a bat on the front of it. I get it.
It can't be a Corvette with wings.
I think they hang on a minute. Yeah. But no, like I think that they took inspiration from the Dark Knight Returns Batmobile, which is a big tank.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's true.
And that's what that's supposed to be. And then the Batcycle, I actually kind of like it in this movie.
Batcycle makes sense because it gives a lot of flexibility and a lot of maneuverability. It actually like that seems like something Batman would use to me.
Also, it's like really cool whenever he makes those like turns and it
turns
rolls
and
the
wheels
wheels
roll.
The wheels.
That's
shit's
pretty
awesome.
Oh, I gotta mention this too. Continuity. Then again, it could be they're out in the public and he still has to like hide his voice. But why the fuck does he still use Batman voice where people know it's Bruce Wayne? Have you noticed that?
That's the real him. That's the real him.
The only time he used Bruce's voice when he was in the Batman suit is when something terrible. I totally forgot the scene, but it's something terrible.
Every time Talia stabs him, and he
there you go, the Talia.
I actually laugh out loud. I don't know why.
That bothered me. That like. I know that's really nitpicking, and someone out there is like, hey, he's out in the public, and he's probably still hiding his voice because he doesn't want Bruce Wayne to be the guy and all that stuff. But, like, it's so fucking annoying being like, he's talking to Robin, and he's using the voice, and he's talking to, there was another person. I'm, like, blanking on people today.
And he just knows who he is, too, by the way. And he just, like, accepts it. He's not even like, fuck you, you don't know me. You don't know anything about me. He's just like, I guess you figured it out. Good for you.
Yeah,
a little weird. Man, everyone finds out who Batman is in this movie.
They do. It's just like it's like, I found out who you are. It's like, I guess you did.
The writers were sick of it. The writers were sick of it being a secret to everyone. They're like, this isn't fun. We need people to know so that they can interact with him in like on a deeper level. So everyone gets to find out. Robin gets to know, and Catwoman gets to know, and Bane gets to know, and fucking everyone knows.
They just made it real lazy though how they find it out. That's the thing. It's just like they just know. It's like, okay.
Speaking of lazy, something bugs me about this movie, and I think it's really minor. I think it's something that won't bug a lot of other people. But in the last movie, they make a big to-do about the Dent Act, and it allows him to arrest like 1,000 guys and lock them all up or whatever. And they're always saying like, if it turned out they saw what a bad guy Harvey was, those guys would all be let out. Like there'd be no legs for the Dent Act to stand on, and that's already a little like, okay, if you say so. But in this movie, they have the need to vilify the Dent Act. So they say that they keep like piling on shit like, oh, it made prisons, all sexual, and it made whatever. But they say because of the Dent Act, they got to hold all 1,000 of those criminals without bail, and they haven't had hearings yet in a year. That's just like very illegal. Like federally speaking, that's unconstitutional. Like
there you go,
a lot. Mm. Like and when they said that, I was like, wait, what? You can't just like gloss over that. And they're like, and then like someone says it. I can't remember, like Batman or someone is like, you held these people, without bail for a year or something else. Yeah, you should have done something about that. And they keep talking about, there's no crime on the streets. Isn't this wonderful? Well, at what cost?
Yeah. Another thing that bothered me based off of the Dent Act. Now I get it. Jim Gordon lied to the Gotham citizens and stuff. Yeah, but like, I got annoyed that Robin got annoyed at him because like, if you're in Jim Gordon's shoes, right? He lost his wife because the wife is like, "Fuck this shit. This city sucks." And you're the commissioner, and you have a fucking Joker coming after you, and now a fucking military man. Fuck this shit. Like if you're in Jim Gordon's shoes and you're just like, he almost killed my kid, but I had to lie for the greater good in some way. And Robin's like, how dare you? And I'm just like, I get it, he lied, but still, like, have some compassion in some sense.
I mean, seeing what's happening in the moment there, and this is how you're finding out about it, it's like the reason that a lot of the things that are happening to Gotham are because of the lie. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's like I didn't like see it and go, oh, why would he be upset? Like,
I understood, but at the same time, I'd be like, here's how I would have done. I'd be like, hey, that's pretty fucked up what you did by lying to the people, but I understand. Like, but I kind of get it. He doesn't care later on anyway. They all become like fucking saboteur, fucking French underground revolution shit going on with
the cool
like,
part.
Yeah.
When Batman's out of town, keep him out.
Yeah, that's what I like that part. I like when they're
it's
all
no
like,
man's land is what it is. But...
That's Nolan being like, all right, fuck comics for a second. I gotta.
No, it's no man's land. I mean, they kind of,
Yeah.
They're like it's been a while, but there's like an earthquake and it cuts off Gotham and it becomes like this lawless place where there's like gangs and stuff. And Batman disappeared. No one knows why or how.
Mm.
I've never read all the comics, but I read the novelization when I was a kid. I got the book for free and I read it.
Nice.
I read the comics. It was a pretty good story. It's like one of the decent, upper middle stories.
Yeah, there you go.
Michael Caine had a dream, like when he's talking to Bruce, he's like, I always go to this cafe and I hope you have kids right in that table and stuff. And he doesn't see him, he gets all upset, and then the end happens and he sees him. By the way, I get it that he put the autopilot on and they like they shoehorned it into the script where Fox is like, who did that? Bruce Wayne did 6 months ago. But let's put this in perspective. Like, how many tons was this nuclear bomb, by the way? Didn't he say like 4 times?
4 megatons.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not its weight. That's its yield.
Which is not that big.
Yeah, it didn't look that big.
Yeah. It's level city, but it's like, are you trying to say like, how did he survive it?
Yeah, how did he survive? Like, he still would have got hit with radiation, right? In some way.
Most of Gotham.
No.
Yeah.
No, the bat's whole body is lead. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the actual thing. I think it's like more like of an issue is like the nuclear fallout around Gotham is just like unrecoverable, but we're gonna ignore it.
All that Wall trip that they're gonna have to like not eat for like a while. They can't eat anything out of the bay for like a few years.
And wouldn't there be like some type of tsunami coming towards fucking Gotham in some way? Because it was in the ocean.
I mean,
Nah, not a tsunami.
No.
It just creates some big fucked up wave, and then it would be over.
Mm.
I've talked to people that said that they couldn't figure out if that ending was real or not, and I'm like, how?
What do you mean? It's not Inception. It's just
Yeah.
It's those dumb people that watched Inception, and then they're like, man, all these movies, it's like you can't really tell if it's like the real ending or not.
that's so frustrating because there's so much like clever stuff going on in the Batman stuff, and these dummies like clue in on that. Like, well, was it a dream or was it this or did it drive him? Oh, this movie made him kill himself. Like they clue in on the wrong stuff, and these movies are actually about like, at what cost do you do the right thing? Like Batman thinks he's doing the right thing, but because he like becomes Batman in the city of Gotham, it creates the Joker and all the like. There's that scene in Batman Begins where he walks through the asylum and everyone sees him going down the hallway, and that kind of like the visual interpretation of like he's influencing all these people to become costumed wackos. And then the Dent Act is they still build upon that. There's all this interesting stuff going on in these movies, but none of these people pick up on that. They just are like, well, I think it's his he's dying and it's his final thoughts is because he lusts for Catwoman so hard.
It's stupid. It makes me think of, so when I was in college, the movie Lincoln came out, and I remember a girl.
It didn't really happen.
Lincoln really has really told a real story.
There was a girl that was friends with my wife, and we were like in some conversation. She was like, "Yeah, I went to see this movie, and what did you think?" "Oh, well, I liked it, but I was really upset with the ending." And I'm like, "What did you?"
So was the whole country. Well, the northern part of it.
Well, like, was it a shock to you? Like, I was like, you knew that was going to happen, right? And it was like, I mean, the movie got spoiled, I don't know, 150 years ago.
She has to be trolling, right? Is she trolling?
No,
I don't think so. I mean, there are lots of people that way. After I saw Oppenheimer, I saw it with my ex, and she sent me like 3 reviews in a couple days from people that were all like, that's so terrible. Nothing like that would ever happen in real life.
I've seen people
3 times she sent me completely different reviews of people saying shit like that.
Yeah.
Is Oppenheimer based on a real story?
This is where we are doomed as a society.
These people vote.
Stupid. Yeah, people are stupid. Like really, 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 really dumb. But anyway, back to this greatness of a movie.
I really hated when the Titanic hit the iceberg. That was terrible.
Why'd they have to die at the end? It was a nice boat.
Batman should came to save them all. That would have made it better.
All right, we're going to talk about Dark Knight Rises. Chaz tried to get you guys on track. You gave him the brush off. How rude. But anyway,
I said Batman to bring it back.
Honestly, we've been really down on this movie. I still think this is an above average movie. I think this is a good ass movie. Like I
still like it.
That's where I was trying to go with it. I think I actually really enjoy this movie a lot.
I like it.
Really good.
I love the whole last part of the movie. It's like subtly snowing the whole time. It looks great because you've spent like 2.5 movies in the dark, and now everything's in the light, and they're just like having a fight on the steps of the freaking government building or wherever the hell they are. And it's just cool. It looks good.
In New York.
Well shot. That's one of the few fights that I can follow too, where he and Bane fight in the sunlight.
Yeah, it's just they don't do anything besides just box. It's kind of lame to me.
Oh, it's because that's all they could shoot. Realistically, I do not like the fight that they have in the sewer. It's boring.
No, that's also sucks because it's just they just punch each other until like the other one gets tired, and I'm just like,
what's the difference between this fucking Bane fight and Batman versus the sewer one? Because like, I guess he has more anger and passion in the second fight.
I wondered that too. Like he's like
the difference is
rehabilitated from having a broken spine.
Well, I don't even think it's just that. Like, there's just this back and forth, but the turning point is he fucks with his respirator thing. That's
he learns that what that is. They like messed him up in the prison or whatever. So
like, the fact that like screwed him up and he's like in unbelievable pain. Like
he sold good.
Yeah,
he's so good.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think the movie is like the combat could be better. Yeah, like there could be more nuanced stuff, but for what it is, it's fine. Honestly, the first fight, I would have just had Bane completely demolish him. Like, not even like it doesn't even need to look like it's close, right? But
Well, that's kind of like what it was like, because it's like in that first fight, he was practically no-selling him. It's
yeah,
like
I
he
mean
was
for
hitting
a
him
bit,
a lot, and then it was just like he wasn't really reacting that much to it.
I guess that's true.
And he punches Cal to fucking death. Like it fucking broke.
He broke his little mask from China that, it gets, if you hit it in the right place with a hammer, it's done.
Yeah,
That's true.
he's got 10,000 of them, so
He
he
does
can-
spares.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully.
I know we were trying to be like, yeah, but this movie's actually pretty good. But there is something else I wanted to touch on that I don't personally like that much, and this one hurts because I fucking love him as an actor, but Tom Hardy as Bane sucks. He
No,
contributes nothing. It sucks. Why did they have to put that mask on him? I hate it so much. Like, I don't know if it's like he can't act because he's restricted by the character and the mask, or if just he sucks as Bane. I don't know what it is. It's just he's just not doing anything.
It really hit me hard this time when I watched it because it's been a while, and I can't. Yeah, coming back on it now, I'm like, man, he really is kind of just like a meme in this movie.
He is.
It's unfortunate because it's like I was kind of halfway joking in the chat earlier, and I said, who would have been a great Bane? Batista. I'm not joking about that, but like really, but like imagine if he was doing it.
He'd be bigger.
He wouldn't have sounded like that whole time. You would have taken everything he said seriously.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think they could have even saved it with Tom Hardy if just get rid of the dumb accent, get rid of the dumb, like instead of him having a mask over his mouth that's like keeping him out of pain, have it be his nose or his eyes or something. Like
Yeah.
they screwed up his eyes, and if he's not wearing this, then sunlight blinds him, and Batman figures that out, and, like knocks his shades off him at some point, and he's like, "Oh, the light! Oh my god!" or something.
I mean, if you even look at Bane, like not all the iterations of Bane have like a specific like mask over the
he
mouth.
just has a luchador mask.
Yeah, he's got a fucking luchador mask, which again, hiding scars. There's like so many different ways you can do it, and it still be like realistic or grounded, but it's not anything like that. So
it's a stupid looking mask. It should have someone should have designed the mask, and it should have gone to someone for approval, and they'd be like, "Yeah, this is neat, but it's too much. It's too busy. Let's try something different."
Because it's like he's doing a voice. Obviously, it's dubbed.
Yeah,
and so
very obviously dubbed. Like it's not even
him
mixed well in some scenes.
That's
So
Nolan
it's
for
like
you.
they told either he decided this is what I'm going to do, and nobody told him, "Can you like be more
Not.
serious?" or somebody told him, "Can you do this voice?" And he just said, "Okay," and he just did it and didn't really fight it, which I don't believe that. So I think he thought it was good, and they thought it was good too.
No, I think they did think it was good.
But you gotta,
it's too much.
You gotta admit though, like there's more quotable Bane quotes than Joker. In my opinion.
That's the script. That doesn't have
Yeah.
anything to do with the acting or whatever. Someone wrote all those lines, and they're memorable lines.
Because
they're memorable for like the wrong reason.
I would say, are they memorable because of the line, or are they memorable because he said it in his meme ass?
Yeah, no, I mean, one of my favorite lines in the whole movie isn't even like his line, but it's the way he delivers it. Is because they're talking about where's that mercenary of yours? And he goes, "Speak of the devil, and he shall appear." And he just says it so stupid. It's just he sounds like a clown or something. Speak of the devil. Whoa!
The fire rises.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Usually, like when I'm going for a drive or something, I go, "Time to go mobile."
Yeah. That's a good one. The other really good one. Do you feel in charge?
That one's at least a little menacing.
It is. It's still really funny.
What a beautiful, beautiful voice.
We didn't talk about the part
weird.
the opening. We didn't talk about the opening sequence where it's like fucking weird to me, by the way, which is still cool. I will admit, like the visuals of it is cool. But the execution, I was like, wait, they're doing a blood transfusion midair while the fucking plane is upside down.
That confused me again.
It's just supposed to be like wacky, like look how extreme and serious these guys are.
That's
not even the first scene. You guys are forgetting. We start with ending the last movie for some reason.
Yeah, they got a recap. It's been a few years.
Yeah, I was still annoyed by that. I was like, it's 2 hours and 45
Previously
minutes. Do I
on
really
Dark
have to
Knight.
rewatch? Yeah, exactly. Do I have to watch
Everybody
this?
saw that movie. Everybody remembers it to this day.
Yep. We didn't need it.
There's a lot of quotes in that opening sequence too, where like Littlefinger goes, "You're a big guy for
You're a
you."
big guy.
Oh, Littlefinger.
Yeah,
Like,
and then
weirdly sexual. Why did he say that? That whole scene, cut that whole fucking. I'll get rid of all of that.
Perhaps she was wondering why you would shoot a man before throwing him out of an airplane. And then like, and then like the part where the guy's like getting ready to go at Bane, he's like, "No, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. The fire rises."
That's so
just
stupid.
accepts it.
Yeah.
That's such a dumb, like, very comic booky thing.
It's a
I'm not-
comic book movie.
I gotta
I
admit,
know.
I liked it. I thought it was like cheesy, even though I fucking shitted on like the cheesy fight scene at the end. But like this one, I was like, at least the visuals are cool. It's just it's outlandish seeing like a blood transfusion happen because the Russian side is like he's like getting stabbed and shit.
It's so fucking crazy. You know what? It was like they had all those guys that just outnumbered all those fucking CIA goons. They could have just like gunned all them down and just took the guy and just I don't know.
Yeah, fuck the federal
They
They
government.
needed
By the
him to
way,
think. They need them to think he's dead.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It's really over the top.
They're ninjas. Remember, they are ninjas. The
No.
modern day ninjas is how they do blood transfusions.
Dumb.
Theatricality and deception works on the uninitiated. I am initiated.
like their fucking CIA's like, we thought he was dead, but that guy's real based off of this video footage in our fucking face scan. We got him. He's real.
Their intelligence failed.
Yeah, just like in real life.
Yeah.
So I want to get to a few things that I think that they do well. Specifically, they do a lot of good things where they tie back to the first movie. There's a lot of good wrap up where again and I know it's corny because everyone finds out that Bruce Wayne is Batman, but there are a couple of those that tie in that I think are really nice. Like I like the way that Gordon finds out that it's him right before he leaves. That's
the only one that was good and made any sense too.
It's a really touching moment. I like
good.
that.
That was
I
really good.
like the really powerful moment where Alfred thinks he's dead. Like that's really upsetting to watch too. Even though like like again at that point at least you're like okay he is dead, right? So
Thank God.
always no. Yeah, I think that this is a good movie that has a couple of things keeping it from being as great as the other films.
Well, just Zach, you made a comment before that Christopher Nolan doesn't want to do any big franchises anymore. Do you think Christopher Nolan at this point is like, I'm done with this shit? Please let me go work on fucking Interstellar or the other movies that comes out after this.
I think he had his fill with this. It's like I think he was. I'm not going to say he was never looking forward to it, but he did 3 of them basically in a row almost. And I think for a guy like him, it's kind of unusual that he decided, I'll do like this big franchise movie, but he probably saw it as an opportunity to make his name bigger, and it worked.
Well, yeah, he wrote. This was his pound of flesh for Hollywood. I've mentioned before the Coens always talk about one for them, one for me. Like they always make a people pleaser, and then they make the movie they want to make every other movie. Well, Christopher Nolan did it smart. Like his career was getting going, and he made these 3 Batman movies. And basically, from now on, he gets to do whatever he
wants.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
like,
that's the guy who made Batman. Of course, we'll let him make the Odyssey or what the hell ever. Like it's whatever. Go for it, buddy.
He goes to a studio and then literally pulls up IMDb and says, "You'll let me make whatever the fuck I want. Look at this."
Yep.
I mean,
gets
that's
to write
where
his
it's
own
at.
ticket now. So yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say like these movies are clearly made with passion. They're still good.
Yeah.
So I don't think he ever phoned it in or anything. And that being said, like story, acting, whatever aside, the movie is still edited and especially shot so well. Like scenes are well put together, well blocked. Some of the fight scenes are messy, but as far as like, storytelling, action, telling a story in a scene, whatever. That stuff's all still great.
Explosions. The football arena scene is really fucking cool.
That's really cool where the camera tracks backwards as the runner comes in, and it's good.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
I always like the scene where Gordon's going out on the ice and then Batman appears and he's got the flare.
Oh yeah, that's really cool too.
That's very dramatic, very cool. Yeah. So I mean, even if you're like, this story's stupid, I hate every part of it, you're still entertained throughout because every scene is shot like that. So I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, this is still a good movie. I think the only reason people are like, "Oh, that was not good," is because it's up against
Heath Ledger.
The other movies.
I mean, there's no way it lives up to the movie before it. Like, it was just never possible, and just for the nature of how that movie was made and what happened after. Like, it's just it was put in a spot where the shoes were simply too big to fill, but it's still a very good movie. It's just, again, it does have some flaws that are keeping it from being as great as the other two films. I guess the question is really, like, how do you compare it to Batman Begins? Like, does it hold the same weight as that movie? Is it not quite there? Or is it?
No, Batman Begins is better than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing my hand on that. I like, because in my opinion, the pacing in Batman Begins, even though we said at a certain point, like when Batman becomes Batman, it kind of slows down a little bit. This one, like, that's why I made the comment about Whiplash, because like it's going all over the place and you're just like, I want to stay in this area, but you keep on putting me in different areas as well. And then they try to introduce the fucking United States of America federal government where secret agents are coming in there and the president's like, I ain't fucking doing shit, you're on your own, and all that stuff while that's happening. And I was like, I really didn't need that. I like when things are just within the city limits and government stuff. I hate that it got grander, is what I'm trying to say, essentially.
They just needed a short scene to establish, hey, the government's not fucking with this.
Yeah.
that would have saved some time.
Instead, they got the guy who sells fucking silver commercials being the president of the United States on TV. Trying to think, like, even though I shat on this for like how long have we been going so far? For about 42 minutes. Like, I agree with you guys. It's still a above average film. With all the other films, before it, the two, obviously they're better. And trying to follow up the Dark Knight is gonna be hard. It's kind of like a wrestling match, like when you had to follow up an Undertaker versus fucking Shawn Michaels match. Like, you can't do that if you're the next match, essentially. But I do recommend this film.
Yeah, I recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you watch the other two, there's absolutely no reason not to watch this one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, cut it in half like Chaz did.
Yeah.
Take an intermission.
And Zach, and Zach, I think you're wrong. I don't think Batista should have been Bane. It should have been Ryan Gosling. No, I'm totally kidding, by the way.
Oh, fuck. Wow. Weird.
All right.
Should have been Dwayne Johnson.
No,
and then he could have referred to himself in the third person.
I'm the Rock. I'm Bane.
Yeah, the Bane. The Bane has no time for your childish candy ass. You bat jabroni.
The fire, he does the eyebrow rises.
The fire rises.
He talks to Talia al Ghul. Do you want the fucking Bane strudel? Anyway.
You want the Bane strudel?
The Brahma Bane.
Yeah. Andy, what's the next movie we're going to be watching?
The Batman.
Yes.
They got real creative with this one. It's directed by I don't know, and it came out, I don't remember. Okay.
Planet of the Apes, the new one movies that we watched, Andy. He did those.
Okay, I'm excited now. Actually, I was like, hey, we got to watch the Batman. I don't fucking care about this movie, but I just went from 0 to 10. Now I'm actually really excited to watch it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm most excited to watch this movie again. I've only watched it once.
Same.
Yeah.
I've never seen it at all.
Same here. I've only saw it that one time in theater.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So go watch the Batman. Basically, if you watch the other movies with us, you can watch this one. They're all on HBO Max. It's called HBO Max again. Can you believe it?
Yeah, they got their head out of their ass.
They got sick of everyone calling it that anyway.
It's just a better name. Like,
it
what
is.
the fuck is Max? Like, what?
Is this the
Eight.
first time all three of us saw a movie and Andy didn't? By the way,
Yeah.
Might be.
Probably.
interesting.
It's
I
that
believe
rare.
it.
It's the rare time in like Mario Party where you're like you keep getting paired and finally you put the one person against three. Yay! Finally, that asshole's gonna lose, and then you lose to that one guy.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you play Dead by Daylight, and you're like, "I'm never the killer." Now you are,
Yeah,
or like Among Us or whatever.
that's sus. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch Batman. It's on HBO Max. Maybe it's good. I don't know. Maybe you're gonna like it. I seem to recall people liked this movie a lot, so get excited.
Spoilers.
It's got a cool looking Batmobile in it. I know that.
Batman's available.
Hell yeah, it does. It also has something in the way.
Mm. All right. Well, here's a silent stinger.
You don't have to say it's silent. You can just do it. I like
You need to show you
For
need
the
to show a
audit-
clip of Sting when he ambushes somebody and he reveals he was wearing his own mask.
Oh.
And Sting.
It's
That's what it's the Stinger.
I'm gonna go first because I don't have much to say. I was sick this week, so I kind of did a lot of lying around watching YouTube stuff that no one gives a fuck about. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I watched anything worth talking about on YouTube. Not really. Oh, one of my favorite YouTubers, Laser Pig. He has a new video. Go watch that. It's about drones. It's about drones in Ukraine. Other than that, I watched a bunch of 8th MS Team for no reason. Mobile Suit Gundam 8th MS Team. It's still basically my favorite Gundam. I've seen it 100 times, but it's already like the Blu-ray is in the Xbox. So when I sit down, I'm just kind of like, oh, I guess I'm gonna watch more 8th MS Team. I got a few episodes left. I'm gonna finish it off. I've been watching it while I work on a model, so I guess that makes sense. And then played a bunch of Gundam cards. 2 different release events for the new set. Did abysmally. I suck at the game. It's fine. And
You had more of an excuse for the second one though.
The second one is it's all luck. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, I have more excuse for the first one because I didn't know I was supposed to bring a deck.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
No,
where are your cards?
I thought they were both closed. Like you'd get so many
Sealed.
packs and then
Yeah.
make a thing. But the first one was literally bring your old decks made up of set 1 cards, open the new packs, and if you want to integrate stuff, you can, but you don't have to. And then there's a tournament. So everyone had their A game, and I was just like shit. And I just borrowed a pre-constructed deck from a friend and like beefed it up a little bit. And I don't think I won. No, maybe I won once.
You beat me.
That was it. I beat Zach.
Barely.
That's it. Barely. It wasn't by much. But I still really like that game. Speaking of which, I've also I got a whole booster box of set 2. I've been opening on Big Trouble Rips. It's going well. I guess people like watching this more than they like Pokemon because it's been doing a lot better. I recorded an episode where I was very sick, and that's my most viewed episode maybe ever. It's either ever or it's the second most viewed episode of all time.
You're at
Trouble Rips.
You're at 860 for your current one right now.
Yeah, nice. So that one's up there too. I mean, that's awesome because opening Pokemon, like I want to play Gym Leader Challenge, but I really just want to play it with Chaz. I just want to play it with like people I know. I'm not going to go to an event or anything. But Gundam is something I'm passionate about now. So if I can just open Gundam all the time, sweet. Like if I just keep getting traction, I'm just going to go buy a booster box of New Type Rising and open that next. Like because the prices on it dipped a lot after set 2 came out. But I've been enjoying it. Please go, subscribe to it or check it out. And if you like it, subscribe. And if you don't, then I guess fuck you. But it's fine. That's it though. Like I said, a lot of my time was eaten up by being sick and Gundam cards. What are you gonna do? Speaking of card, no, I did watch something else. I watched the Mexican Grand Prix. Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say it if you didn't.
Yeah, no, that's good because it was actually really good.
Yeah, that one was good.
Weirdly, there was a lot of action and it was a really exciting race to watch, but all the things that I wanted to happen weren't happening. Like the drivers I wanted to be getting ahead were not getting ahead, but it was still thrilling to watch nonetheless.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just segue to Zach. I want to go last.
Okay, I mean that's usually the best thing to do anyway, because Zach and I always have a bunch of overlap with Gundam and Formula One anyway. But you watched the Mexican Grand Prix, you liked it as well, I guess.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy, the whole opening of it, and
Go
Max
4 wide into turn one.
that was insane. And then like people getting butthurt about people going off the track, and
There's no reason not to. That pisses me off so much. Like, I understand people are going to be like, oh, they shouldn't allow that. But Max left the track and then he rejoined at the same point where he had left. He made sure to let drivers by and then started racing again from the right place. And again, they were 4 cars wide. It was either merge inside of a Ferrari or go off the track. So what do you want him to do? Crash into Lewis Hamilton? Probably not.
That's the point I was going to make, is all these people that people were bitching about, like, they gained an advantage off the track. They didn't actually gain any advantage.
No
they just
advantage
ended up back where they were at.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, it's like, what you want Lewis to just drive into the fucking barricade instead of doing what he did? Like,
the only reason Lewis got a penalty wasn't for leaving the track and gaining advantage. It was for not following the race director's instructions to rejoin using the escape road. That's it. That's the only reason they gave him that. So, like, everyone needs to quit bitching about it so much.
Yeah,
but everything was exciting. Lots of exciting racing, especially toward the beginning. And toward the end, we were about to have like one of the most dramatic ends to a race ever.
There was a fucking safety car that killed it.
The virtual safety car and fucking killed the whole thing. That was so stupid. Did you see where Carlos's car was? It wasn't even on the track.
It was like in this really safe. He like got way out of the way.
He got it like perfectly. Like he couldn't have put that car more off the racetrack. And they're like, virtual safety car. And everyone's like, no, because there's 2 huge fights going on in the last 2 laps of this race. And then they call virtual safety car and racing stops.
Fucking
Jesus Christ. But whatever. The chances of Max winning the world championship haven't slipped away entirely, but they slipped away a little bit in Mexico. He finished ahead of Oscar, though, so
still got podium.
Yeah.
The big thing also was like Behrman getting 4th. He was in 3rd for a while. It was just he lost it. But,
that was my favorite part, is Haas tying their best finish ever. I wanted to see Haas get their first podium ever, but it wasn't to be. There was a Max Verstappen.
Yeah, he was still there.
All right.
Cool race, though.
What else did you do, Zach? You might as well take it away now.
Well, I'll just also piggyback off the other thing. I also played gun and card game over the weekend with people. I didn't do. I won at least one time in every event I was in, at least. So, but yeah, it was fun though. The big thing was I got all the new packs and everything. That's mostly what it was about. I watched some movies and some TV. I watched Peacemaker season 2. It was good. It's not that long either. It's like 8 episodes. Looking forward to the 3rd season. I watched Witchfinder General. It was pretty good. I guess that's part of this the holy trinity of folk horror movies. It's like the first one or something. These British made films that are about like fucking old timey, just like there's witches or something. Usually, it's got to do with it, or like cults or whatever.
Wicker Man shit.
Yeah, Wicker Man kind of shit. Even though that was the 3rd one. And, Vincent Price is in this, and that helps a lot in terms of like being interested in it. He's really the bad guy in this movie, in Witchfinder General. Pretty cool. I watched The Blood on Satan's Claw. I liked that one more. And it was really weird, though. I got a really interesting effect watching both these movies back to back. Because in Witchfinder General, it was all about like how fucked up it was, that whole witch trials shit that was going on in Europe, and how, corrupt assholes could just get into power and be like, that person's a witch, we can just throw them in the water, and if they float, that means they're evil, and if they sink, that means they were innocent. You just make up like arbitrary rules like that to do whatever they want.
Pretty sure that was like literally in Monty Python, right?
Huh.
Yeah, they probably made fun of it in there.
If she floats, she's a witch. It's like literally like a famous scene in the movie. It's great.
But apparently the guy he played, though, in Witchfinder General is like based off of a real guy that was known for doing that, and he was like a horrible asshole and everything.
Sounds like it.
But in the Blood on Satan's Claw, it's like the opposite approach, where it's like I guess it's maybe a century after Witchfinder General, which is like 1600s or something. And in this case, it's like all that witch hysteria is over, pretty much, and everything's viewed like, oh, we defeated witchcraft. It's over. It's just like people out in the country are just getting superstitious about shit again. But in reality, somebody unearthed some weird looking remains and it turned out to be a Satan, basically. And it started corrupting the youth of the village, and they were being evil, and they were doing evil things like killing other kids. So in this case, the witch hunting was justified because there was actual evil. So it was like two different approaches to the whole thing. The ending ruled because it turned out this judge, who was like also a religious figure in like the fucking society or whatever, was basically a paladin, and he killed the Satan with like a fucking claymore.
Word.
That's pretty.
So I was like, this is like one of the best endings in a horror movie I've seen. This rules. But, what else to do? I played some Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles. I'm on chapter 3 now, so I'm kind of banging that one out. I think that's basically it for me.
Well, Chess wanted to go last, so Dubs, that means you're up.
All right. So I did play some games. I played more Battlefield, and I got up to level 25, I think. Cool. Moving from Andy saw one of my streams, by the way, where I was playing on that TV, but for some strange reason, when I play on the chair, my back hurts while I'm like because I have to move my chair more that way, so I have no support with my arms. So when I'm playing on my chair and leaning back, I do shitty. So I moved my monitor over here, and I got a really long cable to hook it up. And I've been playing a lot better sniping. I had like 27 snipes in one map before, and then I was being fucking Hacksaw Ridge in the other one where I was like healing everybody. It was like awesome.
So you basically leaned forward and did better.
Yeah, essentially.
That's the classic gamer move. Let's get serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lean forward. We're locked in now.
Because I get annoyed because like when I'm uncomfortable, I like move different places. Like I was laying on my bed and then my back hurt because my head is like this the whole time while I'm just playing like that. And because I'm out of shape and fat and all that stuff, I'm like, oh, fuck, this hurts. And I got to move around.
Yeah,
So
you guys ever got to stand when you're playing? You got to just stand for like 20 minutes while you're playing a game?
Yeah, sometimes.
I love that. I love when that happens.
Yeah, I would like go in some sessions. I was playing Street Fighter 6 like forever ago, and I would like hours of standing, just whooping people's ass online. It felt pretty good, but my
With a
legs
controller or a fight stick?
Oh, controller if I'm standing.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta sit with the fight stick. That's when I really get serious.
Yeah. So I played that. I also started Pokemon ZA.
You like
it?
It's I don't like all the talking in the beginning.
It's a Nintendo game.
Yeah, I don't like the story in it. And what I mean by story, I mean it's too much fucking talking.
No, I know
ask,
exactly what you mean.
Are you doing the shiny trick?
I don't even know what the shiny trick is.
Oh, I can't wait to hit
It's
you
called
with
the
all
Shining.
that knowledge. The Shining, yes. You are going to murder a Pokemon. Apparently there's like a glitch to like not only find rare spawns really easily, but also find shiny Pokemon super easy. And,
Yeah.
like, I have a buddy that's got
Shinies
like,
mean
40
so
shinies.
little now. They used to be something
Yeah.
cool.
Yep, and now they're just like, nope, you can cheese them. It's a thing. So there's that.
Yeah. My character is called I Fuck Bitches.
I fuck bitches.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I usually do that. When I get the name shit, I just do like stupid shit. I don't do like what I used to do back in the day where it's super energy and stuff, but like it is what it is. But overall, I'm like, I got to a part where now it's open a little bit, and I'm like, fucking up trainers and stuff because they have like I laugh because it's almost like the Purge a little bit because when it turns nighttime, there's like a battle area that you can go to, and they could literally challenge you. So if you're in that area, you can't just be like, I don't want to face you. You're forced to fight these Pokemon. So I'm like, all right, that's pretty cool. And then they have a dedicated area where you could catch Pokemon. And those Pokemon are fucking ruthless, dude. I had a Weedle just try to fucking sting my asshole like every fucking 2 seconds because you have to move with the character. It's not like the old turn-based thing where you go, I'm going to hit you, you're going to hit me.
It's the Dark Souls of Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dodge roll. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got used to the controls. I'm having a good time. I got past all the boring stuff, so it's good so far. A lot of people complaining online. Don't listen to them. Which is gonna lead me to my thought here. Fuck all YouTubers, man, that complain.
About anything?
Yeah, I would say anything at this point because when I listen to anybody's opinion, whether it be social media, whether it be YouTube, it affects my opinion. And I know a lot of people are gonna roll their eyes and be like, just don't listen to them, bro. But like,
yeah, that sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem. But when the seed is planted there, all you could think about is what that person said. So I went through my YouTube stuff, and this is more of the anti-woke YouTuber people that literally fucking talk about how everything is woke every 2 seconds. Like, even when a game is good, they're like, it's woke because of this small thing.
There's a meme that always goes around, all the stupid like Yakuza meme subreddit and like shit that I follow on Facebook stuff about Yakuza, and it's like one of those groups that like points out what's woke in games, and it's a list of all the woke stuff of the Yakuza games, and each one is like a bigger stretch and stupider than the last one. It's very funny.
Yeah, recently I watched because I'm a big fan of Colin Moriarty. He has his own company called Last Stand Media, and his stuff is literally about games. It's not about like what is woke and stuff. It's literally about like, here are the sales numbers, here's the actual game. Is it cool? Is it bad? Nothing about like, oh, there's a female protagonist in it. Oh, it's automatically woke. Anyway, he went on this guy's channel called JT Smash, who's a fucking asshole.
I recognize that name for some reason.
I've heard that name before too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a snake. When something doesn't go right,
Snake.
I'm a fucking snake. He moves to whatever is popular. So like, he was out of the anti-woke sphere of people, and because it's popular and there's more views and stuff, he moved in there. And he had a debate with Colin Moriarty about Ghost of Yotai, because a lot of people are saying Ghost of Yotai is woke because there's a female protagonist. Yeah. And every channel is going like, it's failing because it only made $3 million.
Ladies can't be samurais.
So it's not as good as, and I'm going to butcher the name, Ghost of
Tsushima.
There you go.
Tsushima.
Of course, it's not going to hit that because that game is good. I'm not saying Yotai is not good, but it's like the Dark Knight. You know, after Dark Knight, then Dark Knight Rises has to follow that. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know. Anyway, sometimes the sequel's better. Uncharted 2. You ever play that one?
Yeah, that one's good too. But those are rare. Anyway, like, he kept on bringing up the sales and stuff, and he's like, well, it's pretty good when I forgot the ranking system that they were talking about, but it was like number 3 or number 4 in the list. He's like, it's pretty good when it's only on one console at the moment, and it's at number 4. So how is it failing, essentially, to others?
Are those like worldwide sales or North American sales?
It's worldwide, and that's not even counting digital yet. So it could be number 2.
I mean, yeah. Not to mention, like, yeah. I mean, at least in the U.S., a good reason why nobody's buying games right now is because people can't afford to eat. So I feel like, there's probably a good reason. It's not necessarily because, oh no, it's not a straight white male doing things. Better not tune into that. I don't know. Like, it's like a dumb argument for like, I'm going to say this or that, and then like, oh, it's failing for one reason or another. It's like, nah, people were just broke. They can't afford anything right now.
It's kind of weird people are even still having that conversation. I feel like we were having this conversation a decade ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's my problem, is that gaming is starting to go better, in my opinion. Like, it's going away from people explaining to me like what their political ideology is, by making this shitty game to show you my political ideology. So like I'm not saying there's no problem. Like there is problems that people are doing that, but it's not as big as it was like 4 years ago. When it was 4 years ago, every fucking little thing I had to, learn about how white man is bad and stuff and all that stuff. Like I just want to go into a game and escape and shit. But anyway, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the negativity. You listen to these people; they're obviously grifting at this point. Where nothing, things are better, and I still have to complain because I have to make money, and it's sad. But I'm gonna move on.
They love to call things failures. That's like their big thing now. It's like this is a failure. That's a failure. Superman was a failure, even though it didn't fail.
Go Woke, go broke.
I mean, that's just inflammatory signaling. They're just going to say something to get a response from people. I mean, that's like most of media now anyway. Just don't watch it. Just like, if you don't watch it, it can't affect you.
Yeah.
You gotta do my approach. If I hear people talking something about whatever, like it sucks, it's like, I want to know why it sucks. I want to go find out. Like, I'm going to actually look at it.
Or do what I did with comics back in the day where, like, man, Batman's sucking too much dick now. That's not my Batman. I'm just going to step away for a few. And now here I am back reading Batman again. So,
yeah.
Overall, I unsubscribed to all of those channels. They're not in my feed anymore. Now I have big fat booty Latina girl doing van life, and I'm like, I see what she's doing, and I approve that message. Anyway, World Series. World Series. I just objectified a woman.
Oh, I watched a little of the World Series too. There,
Again.
I added it to mine.
Yeah. I watched the 18-inning game. I'm not going to go into deep detail. It was a crazy ass game. Go watch the highlights on YouTube. But I do want to mention this one thing, this one fucking stupid stat that is out. Brad Paisley did the national anthem for this game. Apparently, every Brad Paisley national anthem game went into extra innings, and he had 2 games that went 18 innings. It was this year, and 2017 World Series went also 18 innings as well. So they're calling him Mr. More Baseball.
Weird.
Yeah.
That is kind of strange.
It's a weird stat.
Mhm.
It is a weird stat.
But at this current moment, even though the audio listeners that listen later are going to know who the world champions at this point is, but it's the top of the 8th, and Blue Jays are winning 6-1. So
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
yeah. But that's all I've done. Chaz, you're up now.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about what I watched first before I get into the card stuff. But so I finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, rad.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't anything like, oh no, it's kind of sucked. Like it was pretty cool, but the music's catchy as fuck. Like that, like earworm level. Like I can't get it out of my head. So
yeah, it's real catchy. It's a fun little movie.
Fun little movie. Yeah. My daughter loves it, and yeah, we listen to it a lot now. So, and funny enough, one of the songs from the movie was like my theme song for the weekend. But we'll get into that. But my wife and I finished season 1 of Sandman last night. It's pretty good. I like the first season. Apparently there's like an episode, like it's like mini stories in between seasons 1 and 2. I'm gonna watch it and then season 2 starts. But yeah, I dig it. It's weird. Got a weird vibe. It's pretty cool. Would recommend it. So the big thing that I've done, I haven't played any video games because I went to Disney Workana Challenge in Milwaukee. I left actually the day after our last recording, which almost right at a week ago. I had left for Milwaukee and I was there for 4.5 days. So got to meet up with my team and we spent like a day and a half basically prepping for the event, and it was a lot of fun. Milwaukee is a really cool city. Really enjoyed being there and experiencing the food and just the vibe of the city itself. It was really cool. The event itself, so to kind of break down where I stood, the event is a 2-day structure, 8 rounds on the first day. You have to win at least 6 rounds of the 8 to go on to day 2. And then there's 4 rounds on the second day. And only the top 32 get to play out in the playoff, and those are the people that qualify for nationals, right? So 10-2 is effectively what you have to get to qualify. So I lost my first round and thought, well, I did all this prep and I just ran into one of my worst matchups in aggro. Maybe it's not my weekend. I'm just going to chill. And I go like off and walk around, and I don't know why, just something clicked, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy myself. I'm just going to have fun. And I proceeded to fire off and win the remaining 7 rounds of day one. Just did not drop a game. It was awesome. So then we start the next day, and I proceeded to win the next 2 rounds. So now I'm at round 11. There's 2 rounds left, and I'm 9-1. If I can win one of the next 2 rounds, I will go back to nationals. I'll make top 32. I will have a chance to directly play in a playoff for a golden Mickey, right? Round 11, I was put on camera, and I was playing against Reese Benlier, who actually got second place at one of the events in Europe last year, and is like one of the top players in Europe and in the world. Unfortunately, he won the dice roll and got to go first, and he proceeded to win the first game. This is actually a picture of me winning the second game. And then game 3, I unfortunately just shit fell apart and I lost. But I thought, okay, I can boot and rally, it'll be fine. Then my last round, I got paired into my worst matchup again, just like I did in round 1, and I got pretty well decimated. And I went from being in the 15th place at the time I played in the stream, to falling all the way to 74th on tiebreakers. And so I basically played all that out and didn't win anything more than what I won from the end of day 1, which were these promo cards, which are worth some money. They're pretty cool, but they're not enough. So I'm very disappointed in how it ended, given how hot the run was. But my team was really supportive about everything, and just the next one's in Richmond in January, and I'm hungry, so I'm coming for the next one. So
Chaz, feed me more.
I'm ready. Yeah, finished 9-3. It's crazy.
What was that hat you were wearing?
That's the possum hat from Lester's Possum Park, the Goofy movie.
Oh.
I feel like I know what that is, but I couldn't place it. Yeah, that's what
funny enough. So I'm wearing one of Workana's official shirts because they won't allow us to wear logos and team. So my team jersey, I wasn't allowed to wear it, but the hat's official merchandise, so I could wear the possum hat. And the joke was, the joke was, round 1, I got too sweaty wearing the hat. It was kind of like a meme for the weekend. Round 1, I took it off, and I lost. And I was like, nope, we're not doing this. So I'm literally walking around the venue. I've got my AirPods in. I'm listening to Golden, one of the K-pop Demon Hunter songs. And I'm just vibing. My little possum just dancing around. And I'm like, I'm just going to have a good time. I just kept the possum hat on, and I just rolled everyone. And I was like, well, I can't take it off now. So I actually had a legitimate fear that they'd make me take it off during the stream. They're like, no, you can wear it. It's official. I'm like, yeah.
It's a rally cap.
It was literally a rally cap. Yeah. But yeah, no, I had a great time though. Just disappointing sting at the end because I literally was 1 game away. If I and I was actually in a favored matchup. He won the die roll and I whiffed in my mulligan. If I would have, it was probably the worst hand I had all weekend. But if I would have gotten something different or won the die roll, very good chance that I would not only be talking about how I'm going back to Disneyland, but also I could have won a golden Mickey. So he actually went into the top because he beat me. He was I think he jumped from 13. He was in 13th place and I was in 15th. He jumped to 4th. So, and then he drew with someone and he finished the Swiss rounds, the 12 rounds, in 4th or 5th place. So I would have been the 5 seed or 6 seed going into the playoffs, which means I would have been guaranteed to go first at least the first 2 rounds, which means if I win 2 rounds, I win a golden Mickey. So it's just a lot of what ifs and, however. But, again, I also could have run into my worst matchup much earlier in day 1 and the wheels would have fallen off. So I can't be too upset about it. I had a good run. Hopefully next time things will go better.
What is the golden Mickey?
So just like there's a card here like this, they have a gold-plated foil like Mickey. It's a Mickey Mouse from like the very first set. I mean, they're not worth as much as they were now, but there's only 500 of them. They only give them out to the top 8 winners of these events, and like the other special things they've done, like for staff members. Some of them have been graded and have sold for as much as $50,000.
Damn.
Yeah, they're. I mean, just as they are, they're somewhere in the 5,000 to 10,000 range. It just varies, and again, of course, like it's a serialized thing too, so it just depends. Like if you have number 69 or something like that, like
Nice.
yours is going to sell more. Like, so I don't know. It would have been cool to win, but yeah, just gonna keep chasing it.
I thought you when you said the Golden Mickey, all I kept on thinking is like, I don't know, the Vince Lombardi trophy just with Mickey on it or
Like
something.
a giant Mickey. Yeah. No, none of that. No, it's a literal card. And then of course, like the world champion had a golden card. That was good. But actually has a world champion golden Mickey that says world champion.
Why is it still on there? Okay.
Funny though, the world champion actually lost in the top 16 to a 10-year-old kid. So that 10-year-old kid won a Mickey. A 10-year-old kid won a golden Mickey.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm just extra kicked in the nuts.
They'll sell it on
Good
eBay.
for him.
I hope the kid puts it in his bicycle spokes.
Oh, let's be honest, that kid doesn't ride a bicycle.
No, I'm sure he doesn't.
Nerd. Nah, that's a tree.
He rides a
seems
Harley.
like a nice kid. Congrats to him, because that's an awesome thing to be able to do and say, especially that young an age. But yeah, I had a great weekend though, and it was actually really good because I got to meet a lot of the team that we like. Again, we come from all over the country, so like we have people fly from West Coast to come in, and then of course I drove up with a group that I met along the way, and we like went all the way through Chicago and then up to Milwaukee. So I think it was a great time. We're already looking to book the next trip and hopefully our team's successful.
Were you doing like the old days, like chasing trains and shit?
No, none of that. None of that. No, we're probably gonna go sit in an Airbnb for several days and get real sweaty and just jam a bunch of cardboard games until
Just do a lot of making out. You said get real sweaty. It was weird.
Oh yeah.
Why does it keep on doing that?
I don't know.
Doesn't improve this conversation.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
that's all I got.
All right. Well, that'll wrap us up for the host credits scene. But make sure that if you want any more, follow us on iTunes and Spotify, Google Podcast, and YouTube. And make sure that you also follow Turbo Plays GLC if you want to hear more about Chaz's card stuff. Follow Big Trouble Rips if you want to hear more of my card stuff. Follow Dubs on Twitch. Are you doing that officially now? Because you've been twitching a lot.
Yeah, I'm working on overlays and stuff. So I'm gonna have 2 types of streams. I'm gonna have a gaming stream, and I'm also gonna have a productivity stream. So if you want to see me discuss writing and stuff and other things that I want to do, come on by to twitch.tv/JoeDubs35. And in November next month, I will be talking about my podcast that I am constructing in my notebook right here. So,
how cliche.
Yeah.
But also, make sure you follow Getting Some Collar if you want to listen to wrestling stuff, and be on the lookout for more Big Zam and Little Podcast. We're gonna record G-Quux soon.
Quuxin.
We're gonna quux it up, buddy. All right, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Make sure you watch a Batman.
Yeah, the Batman. Peace out, guys.
Batman. Later.